Hey, hey, welcome back, everyone. Someone get rid of Edward W. Okay, so this is gonna be quick. This will probably be like 15 minutes. Let me say hi to everyone. I didn't get a chance to say hi to everyone, so now I'm saying hi to everyone. And okay, so some of these trolls are someone from the drama community who thinks who thinks that there's something special and sent Doug information. Let me just tell you, I've never even addressed this person. Not once. Not once have I even addressed this person. I have 3 stalkers. She makes the 3rd one. I will not address her because she's that much of a fucking loser and a liar, just like the other ones. That's why I will not address them. But here is what I am going to say. And I mean this wholeheartedly. Okay. Bedwolf, I know exactly who they are. Go look at Tropical Gal's comment and see where it's coming from. Yeah, you'll see. Okay. So let me say this, and I mean this wholeheartedly. Faraz, it's always been like that. All I have to do is defend myself, and there becomes 15 different lives ready to talk about me. This is how desperate these people are. They're going to tell you I'm such a horrible person. I've done shit from 3 years ago, blah, blah, blah. Off the top of my head, I can literally name 10 of them that have said worse than I have. Like, no joke. So you are special, Tina. So I just need everyone to know, be prepared. You're probably going to be targeted. This is all coming from jealousy, insecurity, ridiculousness. And honestly, this is what I'm saying. I am a human being who's allowed to defend myself. One of these losers went live or did a live or so. Oh my God, Laura threatened me. All I did was repeat Tracy's words from yesterday. That's all I did. Nobody thought Tracy was threatening. Nobody took it as a threat from Tracy, but God forbid I say it, and now it's a threat. Oh my God, Laura's so bad. All I did was literally repeat what the light truth said yesterday, the truth said yesterday. That's it. That's it. That's all I did. And now all of a sudden they had to turn it into I'll be a threat. I am threatening them. Let me make a news flash for you. And I really mean a news flash for you. I do not care what you haters think of me. Get over yourself. What this one is trying to do is she's trying to make me a target of her real life or friends. From what I heard, she tried to do it yesterday, and the girl that she was telling all this shit to kind of blew it off because she really didn't care. And that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to make it out like I'm so horrible. I'm so bad. I'm so this. I don't go real life because I don't care enough about these people. But I will if I have to. I mean, I am human. I'm going to if I have to. But I'll show you the comment, Heather. But this has gotten so out of hand. Like, I am allowed to defend myself, and I am allowed to decide who I'm defending myself on. That makes me a human being. That doesn't make me a threat. And honestly, if I was such a threat, then shut the fuck up. If I'm such a threat to you, then you would shut the fuck up. There's people that I don't talk to. There's literally people I don't talk to for a reason, or talk about for a reason. Either they're so far beneath me that they're not worth it. 2, I could care less what they have to say about me because their mentality is just too stupid. 3, I just don't care. Like, I really just don't care what these people have to say at all whatsoever. So I don't even talk about them. But every chance they can, they go live. Nobody threatened you, Momo. Nobody. There's not one person that ever threatened you. I stalk you, so I know you've done nothing wrong. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. I don't do anything wrong. And they even asked on my last live, which I put on members only, but they even asked on my last live, like, what has Laura done that's been so horrible? Okay, I have a big mouth. That deserved 5 CPS calls. I can name a lot of people that have said a lot worse, especially in that community. How come nobody ever says a word? Because these people, like, I'm going to read you a comment that one of my Patreons said, and I can't like it enough. And I think you guys will agree with me. So the comment said, here's the thing. If they think you've crossed the line saying something, fine, then leave it alone or leave. But that they keep bringing it up and talking about it. Now it's just for their own content, not because it was so horrible that they had to separate themselves from you. If you crossed a moral boundary for them saying something, then move on and don't keep coming back by bringing it up. Exactly. If it was so horrible, then why do you keep talking about it 3 years later? Why? When it came to Negs came after me, threatened. One day, I finally lost it, and I said something really, really cold and horrible. Well, then don't come after me for 3 weeks. And I mean, don't come after me nonstop and then expect me not to say anything. Every single thing I have done has been in straight retaliation for their comments and for their lives and for their stuff. But again, if you're so afraid of me, then guess what? Then don't fucking talk about me. If you're so afraid of me going, thank you, Capone. I couldn't remember what it was. Negs called me a child abuser, told me that I molested my own children. So I said, at least I have children to do it to. And they couldn't handle it. Well, don't fucking spread lies about me if you don't want me to attack. I am the type of person, if you come after me, I will stab you 10 times harder. I will hurt you 10 times harder. I will destroy you 10 times harder. So do yourself a favor and don't come after me if you don't want me going back at you. Plain and simple. It's that simple. And if you're so afraid of me, then you wouldn't be talking about me nonstop. So I know you're trying to get all my new subs to hate me and turn on me. That's not going to happen. You want to know why? Because all the proof is out there. Not your little 3,000 subs where you're running your mouth to the same old people over and over and over and over and over. It is fucking insane. Now, if you want to see a threat, let me show you what a threat looks like. Okay, people? Over there, I'm going to show you what a threat is. All right, hold on. And I want to thank Agent Gray for this clip. Hold on. Okay, this is what a threat is. Welcome, Blue Eyed. This is what a threat is. Okay, hold on.
Of what's going on out there is they're saying that since they don't have a picture with me with a woman, that I date men and that I'm gay. So here's what I'm going to do.
And again, nobody ever said that. But it's amazing. Someone who calls everyone gay has such a hard time with it. That was the whole point. But this is a threat, drama community.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. So here's what I'm going to do. To prove I'm not gay, tomorrow I am going to file what's called a Freedom of Information Act.
I'm going to dress in drag.
Because nobody in true crime knows what a Freedom of Information Act is, right?
What?
I'm going to file a Freedom of Information Act tomorrow. And I'm going to get the photographs of Laura's dead husband's overdose, and I'm going to put them on a fucking T-shirt.
Why would you? That is not
because
cool,
she's
dude.
over there bashing me and my business and defaming.
No, you can't.
And then what I'll do is I'll put them on a fucking billboard over a high school. I'll put it on a fucking hat.
You can't get on my case anymore for not defending you enough, because
I don't need you to defend me. You didn't do it before. You're not going to do it again, Black Dove.
That's Black Dove, by the way, not Doug. It wasn't Doug sticking up for me. That was Black Dove.
I need you to defend me. I just need you to ask questions under the veil of them acting like you're part of what we do, even though they're not asking you what they would ask us.
But what you just said is not true. I have defended you.
Now, mind you, have I ever said anything even close to that? No, I have not. Why aren't they? They're all supporting this. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. They're supporting this. All these haters that want to put stuff out are giving Doug and Jim information, but then crying that they think I threaten them. This is why I just went live. People need to really hear what a threat is. And these are the people they're supporting.
You when I thought it was appropriate. I definitely
Well, I appreciate that, Black Dove. What I'm telling you is if this woman continues to make false accusations about I have a family, I have people in my life, if she continues to do that, I will get the photo.
If someone can show me where I've ever, and I mean ever, talked about his family before today, don't use today, but I've ever talked about anybody's family, like he's lying again, prove it, because it'll never happen. Never talked about it.
And it's a Freedom of Information Act. We'll see how good of a PI I am, and I will put them in every single car at every high school football game that they play out in the state of Florida this year. I'll hang them like door flyers. If you fuck with me, I'll cut your legs off that way. So now she can go and play that. Try me, Laura. Try me. You fuck with my business. You fuck with my family. You fuck.
Never fucked with his business. Never fucked with his family. Did call him gay, just like he did to Dylan Rounds.
With me, you fuck with my sexuality. Try me. Because the only other thing is, don't forget, I'm from the state of Florida. I got a girl that I'm with right now wants to go to the next fucking high school football game.
You Faluma Feather. Nobody threatened them. That's what you don't get. You're obviously from the dumb crew because nobody threatened them at all. At all. I never threatened them. This is a threat. They weren't threatened.
Beat the shit out of you. Knock your fucking axe out of your mouth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to live in Florida. And I'm going to send them everywhere if she never says that again.
You know, she doesn't live in Florida, though.
Wherever the fuck she lives. Trust me, I'll get them out there.
Trolling all the time, trolling all the time, trolling all the time.
Call me from a block number. Douchebag, call me mumbling.
Jody, Sue's now calling you. This is all bad.
There is no such thing as suicide for my career because I don't need to work another day in my life. That's what people don't understand.
Why would you want? Okay, so if dude,
she's going on her channel telling everybody that I'm a homosexual, that I date men, and all that kind of stuff. That's fine.
So
if
put her on.
Don't
put her on your shirt again. Don't put her kid or husband. Just put her face.
Yeah.
That'll hurt more.
Doug, you need to have this conversation with her. I'm leaving it up to her.
Okay.
She did exactly what I said she would do. She went right to her channel with your content and played it for money.
Wait, I think someone may have done a copy of Black Dove to get on shows. What?
JLR, is that you?
Yeah.
Hey,
who the fuck is this? I know your number. Your number is 530-508-6856, you dickhead. I have trap call. Fuck. Who is this? Oh, this is Ringo. I think this is Ringo. Yeah, Ringo's calling me from 530. Can I give out his number?
Go ahead.
530.
I don't think you should.
But that's who they're supporting. Okay? But I threaten them? Yeah, I never threatened them. I repeated what Tracy said. So the comment, Heather, that you were looking for.
Okay.
Oh, she removed it. She removed it. All right, I got a screenshot of it, though. Hold on. Yeah, Doug allowed him to dox. Totally. Okay. So she writes, you ready for this? Yeah, this is somebody, another stalker. Yeah, I just saw that in Amanda's comments. So she hired a PI. The fuck she gonna learn? Okay, nobody ever hired a PI. You're obviously not the brightest banana in the bunch, but no, nobody ever hired a PI. That your husband will have her arrested is about it. When did I say any husband was having anyone arrested? And when did I say anything about this psycho stalker? These stalkers like stick together. Then this person says, I'll bet she did find that out and it scared the fuck out of her. Scared about what? What am I scared about? The psycho liars that you all are? How's your your $10 million apartment that you don't live in? Was never yours. She said, I didn't say anything to anyone about this until today. Okay, here we go. This is the second comment I've left to say that I emailed Doug last week. I think on Thursday. I emailed Doug. I sent him all of these foul things Laura says, including erogenous things she said of kids, as she lies and denies it as well, as per. Well, he invited me to Jim's show. Really, Doug? Okay. And hold on. And I was going to go on until I realized Jim was threatening kids just like she does. Please show me what kids I've ever threatened. I'd like to know what kids I ever threatened. I don't think I've ever threatened a child, but if anyone can prove me wrong, please do. But now they know just what kind of trash she is now and have all they need from her own mouth on here so she can't deny it now. Oh my God. First of all, anyone that knows me knows I have never denied anything that I've said, ever. You don't need 100 clips. If you ask me if I've said it, I will tell you why I said it. I will tell you the content that I said it in, the true context that I said it in, and I will tell you all about it. I always pay my taxes. Always. And I have insurance. Well, I personally don't have insurance, but child support debt, that we know about. That's because of what Doug said, probably that you were hurting his kids. Oh, maybe. I don't know. And I'll be watching tonight. LOL. Of course you will, because you love everything that comes out of my mouth. Then she says she teamed up with Jim. Okay. Let me also clear it up. I didn't team up with anybody. I'm pretty much a loner. I stay by myself. Jim was the PI working a case that I was interested on. That's how I found Jim. Nobody teamed up with Jim. The only one that teamed up with Jim is Doug. The rest of us really thought he was just working a case. She wanted him to go after you. Okay, that never happened. Nobody mentioned tropical venereal cream. Nobody mentioned her to Jim. The reason why I contact Jim was strictly for, I'll tell you in a minute, Laura Lee. The reason why I contacted Jim was because I was friends with another CPS caller, but I was friends with Voice for the Voiceless, who was good friends with Jim, allegedly, or so I thought, but she was good friends with Jim. And I said, I need to confirm if all of this is true. I need to confirm if all the information that I have on this girl is actually true. And Jim confirmed it was all true. He didn't even know her name. Like, he didn't know who it was. He doesn't know her channel. Nobody was going after her. She's not important enough to go after. So then this girl says she wanted him to go after you and then used his work to have content. You mean all his lies? Not quite what happened. So when it blew up in her face, did anyone know when it blew up in my face? Because I'm still trying to figure out when it blew up in my face. She blames Manda and HS like she always does. Can anyone tell me the last time I spoke about Psycho 1 and Psycho 2 or Thing 1 and Thing 2? I think it's been a while. When I say a while, I don't mean like a week. I'm talking months. Months. And these people talk about me literally at least once a day. At least. And they do lives on me all the time. All the time. And that's it. I don't know where the rest is, but that was the comments. And Laura Lee, I'll give you a hint. She changes her accent 12 times an hour. I'll leave that at a hint. Thank you, Heather. He's mad because I saw right through him. You are exactly right. They clipped your kids talking to you. Only a weirdo would do that. I agree with that too, Capone. That Tony, that's exactly right. When I distanced myself from him, his pride exploded and started attacking me. And I called him gay, and he went over the top. Well, how do you think the families of the people that you scammed feel? But it's good enough for them, but not good enough for him. That's all this was. Plain and simple. So anyone that thinks, oh my God, yeah, Bellevue girl, you got it. Anyone that thinks that, this is that I threatened nobody threatened anybody at all. I repeated what was said. I just come on. I would say Jim the PI is mad because you said he didn't know how to do his job. So he contacted your husband and got an interview to show, oh, I'm really that bad. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. These people are pushing real lifers and then cry. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Yeah, I have. It's all over the place, Alphabetist. About Jim, just look him up. There's shit everywhere. Just look him up. He's been doing the same thing for years and years and years and years. No, nothing's different. Also, because Jim got fired, he does not want YouTubers who thinks are beneath him, especially women, to investigate the case and possibly get new leads and possibly solve it. That's true too. He does. He considers gay an insult, and that's why it was an attempt to insult Dylan. Absolutely. That's the one reason. I don't know why Black Dove puts up with it. There's no case that would make me swallow my integrity. I'm sorry, it just wouldn't. Jim should call his show Ava Blow Him Up. Yeah, go to Facebook and look up Indoor Football Forum. Oh, there's tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But that's what I'm saying, Kajin. But these people, there was already like 3 lives made about how I threatened people. I didn't threaten anybody. See, Rick, I don't believe in that. I don't think anybody should have to pick a side. Nobody should have to pick a side. Oh, Jim has gone this far. My good friends emailed him? None of my good friends emailed him. Are you being sarcastic with that? Yeah, he has been getting exposed. The IQ of a tick. I agree, Jenny. Oh, I agree, Johnny. Because they get wet when you hear my name. So it's like, oh, Laura's name is involved. Oh, yeah. Let's talk. Let's go live. Let's use Laura. Let's put her in our title. You don't see them in my title. You don't see them anywhere near me. Nope. I don't need them for views. I don't need them for anything. Carry on with yourself. Just carry on. Don't care. Don't need you. But don't think I'm just going to sit back and say nothing. Oh, maybe it was, no, because I'm looking at Tropical Gal. So Amanda's comments, she said that she messaged him about you. Yep. And do me a favor too, Johnny. Tell me the last time that I ever even talked about her. What, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? She is so desperate. She wants me to talk about her so bad. So bad. Her whole channel is me. Oh, all right, Johnny. And her and Tropical Gal are like besties, literal besties. Live after live after, I'm not live, video after video after video after video after video after video after video. If I rented so much space in somebody's head, I would probably shoot myself. I really would. I would fucking shoot myself. And I mean that honestly. If I was obsessed with somebody to the point that I had to be stuck watching somebody all the time that I don't like, I would just kill me now. For real. Just shoot me. He wanted to be on every channel. He set himself up to be exposed. That's true too. I wanted to grow like my Facebook and TikTok, but the YouTube drama freaks me out. Because Jim is a narc. So as long as he has supporters, he's all good. Yeah, I'm not watching it, Johnny. ML contacted Jim. No shit. See, ML contacted Jim, but then she cries. That's my point. Then she cries. Oh my God. Oh my God, Laura. Laura threatened me. Do you want me to threaten you, bitch? Is that what you want? You want me to go real life and show you that I am fucking playing? Is that what you want? What the fuck? Oh, good vibes. According to them, I don't. Oh, did ML contact you? No. It was Jules. Not Jules Zero Filter, not her. Hey, Gravy. Yeah, thank you, Capone. That was another thing. I think Rex has said far worse than I ever have. I think Cosmic has said far worse than I ever have. Toxic has said far worse than I ever have. I'm trying to think of guys only. Negs has said far worse than I ever have. How come none of these people are called out? That's what I want to know. How come none of these people were called out? No, Janina, it wasn't. How come? How come Jules isn't? Doug has said far worse than I have. That's the funny part. Jim has said far worse than I ever have. That's why I can't take these people fucking serious. And Jay Appleseed, I hope he does. I hope that everybody buys them. I hope that he sells 5,000 of them. I really, truly do. And I hope 5,000 people are walking around with my picture and Perplex QT on it. I really hope he does. That would be fucking awesome. Absolutely awesome. See, what Doug doesn't realize, though, which Doug needs to be made aware and Jim needs to be made aware, I've asked them more than once why they bash your candle sales and then post their merchandise link. Yeah, thanks for the free advertising. They've never bought a candle, so they can't bash my candles. And anyone that does bash my candles has never bought one. Plain and simple. And I also want to say to Florida Keys, welcome back, hon. I don't think I said that before. Candle sign link is not working. Yeah, I have to change it. Hold on. I never changed my links over. Hey, Avery. What was the video earlier? Oh, I don't know. I didn't watch it. Here's the actual candle link. I agree, Donna. Leanne, I'm going way past YouTube. I'm going straight to the police. I don't care about YouTube, what YouTube does. I'm not going to sit there and fight with YouTube. I'm going straight for the police. JT referenced stuff Laura mentioned in her live. Oh, no shit. What about the case? Oh, Avery, every drama channel in the universe wants to jump on this because they hear my name and it's like, woohoo. Yes, Queen Bee has been doing stuff on Jim. But he doesn't go after her because he can't find her. I'm very easy to find. Really, Natco? Then do me a favor, Natco. Show me what I lied about. I'll call you out on that. Show me what I lied about. I'll wait. I hear a lot of shit about how I lie. Okay, so tell me how I lied. Go right ahead. Prove to me where the fuck I've ever lied. I'll wait. I'll wait. The candle link I posted works. I've clicked it. I'm looking right at it. Oh yeah, Avery. Big time. Go down, sign a warrant for him. I am. I have an appointment in the morning. No, Kool-Aid. He's gonna lie because that's what he does. But no, there's nothing out there. Simping ain't easy, I'm telling you. So for those of you coming in late that don't really know the drama community well, let me show you who they're supporting. I'm going to play this one more time and then I got to go. But I'm going to play this one more time. Hold on. For those of you coming in late,
of what's going on out there is they're saying that since they don't have a picture with me with a woman, that I date men and that I'm gay. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, that's what it is. So here's what I'm going to do to prove I'm not gay. Tomorrow, I am going to file what's called a Freedom of Information Act.
I just have a question because I caught this. How does him threatening Brad or saying that he's going to, how does that prove he's not gay? That's what I want to know. How would blasting Brad, who's dead, prove that he's not gay? That's just what I want to know. Make that make sense for me, please. Let's listen to that again. Make that make sense.
What's going on out there is they're saying that since they don't have a picture with me with a woman, that I date men and that I'm gay. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, that's what it is. So here's what I'm going to do to prove I'm not gay. Tomorrow, I am going to file what's called a Freedom of Information Act.
I'm going to dress in drag. Wait, what?
I'm going to file a Freedom of Information Act tomorrow, and I'm going to get the photographs of Laura's dead husband's overdose, and I'm going to put them on a fucking T-shirt.
Why would you? That is not
because
cool,
she's
dude.
over there bashing me and my business and defaming.
No, you can't.
And then what I'll do is I'll put them on a fucking billboard over a high school. I'll put it on a fucking hat.
You can't get on my case anymore for not defending you enough because that's.
I don't need you to defend me. You didn't do it before. You're not going to do it again, Black. I don't need you to defend me. I just need you to ask questions under the veil of them acting like you're part of what we do, even though they're not asking you what they would ask us.
But what you just said is not true. I have defended you when I thought it was appropriate. I definitely
Well, I
have.
appreciate that, Black Dove. What I'm telling you is if this woman continues to make false accusations about, I have a family, I have people in my life, if she continues to do that, I will get the photos that it's a Freedom of Information Act. We'll see how good of a PI I am, and I will put them in every single car at every high school football game that they play out in the state of Florida this year. I'll hang them like door flyers. If you fuck with me, I'll cut your legs off that way. So now she can go and play that. Try me, Laura. Try me. You fuck with my business, you fuck with my family, you fuck with me, you fuck with my sexuality. Try me. Because the only other thing is, don't forget, I'm from the state of Florida. I got a girl that I'm with right now wants to go to the next fucking high school football game, beat the shit out of you. Knock your fucking caps out of your mouth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
live in Florida.
photos, and I'm going to send them everywhere if she never says that again.
You know, she doesn't live in Florida, though.
Wherever the fuck she lives.
You're a PI. You don't know where I live? Okay. But honestly, get Momo out of here. She's not going to promote her little measly channel in here. Bye-bye, Momo. Get your own fucking subs. Go take care of your million kids. Bye-bye. Don't even acknowledge her. Just delete. Blue-eyed female, didn't you just sign up under your other name? Thank you, White Lotus. The power he must have, I know. And again, I'll make it clear, my ex died in police custody. Nobody can get those photos. The lawyer is trying. Nobody can get those photos. We're trying really hard, though. Really hard. No, you know why? Because he looked it up and he got my old address. That's why. Exactly, good vibes. I don't mention her or her friends for the longest time. A HS girl? Kurt ring any bells? Huh? Exactly. They aren't giving that out, especially because he died in police custody. But that's not vile for him to say. They're all promoting him. Every single one of them are promoting him and giving him shit. Don't even use her name. Good vibes. Don't even use her name. She's trying to get my subs. Not going to happen. Bye-bye, Momo. Go take care of your kids or something. I would live from, well, that's what I'm saying, Michelle. My mom's in Florida, and I know that Florida is a lot stricter. I have my licenses in Florida, so since Alabama sucks, if I have to go down to Florida to get it done, I will. Like I said, my license is in Florida. So if Alabama won't do anything, then I'll do it in Florida. Starlight, who told Making Lemonade she understands why her ex beat her. Yeah. If I made a video of all these people's comments, their 3,000 subs would go to 0 subs. But why don't I do it? Because they're beneath me. I don't care. My regular license, my driver's license, is in Florida. You can, Avery? She can't get your subs. They're too smart to go over there. I agree. I'm just saying, that's why is she in my lives? Nobody wants you here. Bye-bye. Welcome, Bo. It's fucking crazy. I have grown my channel the old-fashioned way. Hard work. I'm not jumping, 10 million subs. I'm not making exorbitant amounts of money. And by the way, I want to say thank you. Speaking of money, I want to say thank you to the PayPals from yesterday and the other day. Jim's girlfriend is his hand. But I just can't believe he's so mad that I called him gay. Why are you so mad about it? It's not an insult. I agree, Johnny. Totally agree. Yeah, no, I can think of a few that are worse. Fucking even MM has said worse shit than I have. So is Alicia, and none of them say a word. Sit the fuck down. I don't believe Tyler's supporting Jim. I really don't. Yeah, don't use loser channel names in chat. I agree, Kim. But I don't know. I mean, I can't tell Tyler what to do. If Tyler wants to have Jim on, that's on him. Jim Terry doesn't have a girlfriend. No, I haven't looked today, Good Vibes. But thank you. I got one yesterday that it was actually someone that left a nice comment and said that they originally are new to this. They are sorry for going to Doug first, and this was their apology. I said, "Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you." Exactly, Michelle. Good for her, Bad Wolf. I used to get notifications, PayPal. I don't get them anymore. I don't know why. No, lawyer's not going to do anything. What I need is the police. I need a restraining order. Plain and simple. And only the police can do it. I know he was, Lucy. That's the funniest part. They are such hypocrites. Oh, Tyler told him last night that you were his friend and he wasn't getting in the middle. Well, that was nice. He doesn't. Women could put up with that. The way he acts, he's like little D syndrome. Absolutely. Got to put Doug on that restraining order. And this is all because, PayPal saying you might have to toggle notifications. Yeah, I think I'm going to because I don't get any notifications. I had one sitting in there from like 2 days ago that I didn't even know. Can't get a protective order in Alabama unless you've been in a relationship with Jim. You could sign warrant for harassment. Okay, fair enough. I could sign a warrant for harassment. This is all because I didn't remove Doug's strike. That's how funny this is. Because I didn't remove Doug's strike. But a lawyer, yeah, but a lawyer's too expensive. I'm dealing with enough lawyers right now. Yeah, but probably not in Alabama. I learned all this. Yeah, Avery, we'll talk. Certain blue-eyed female, certain states makes it easier than other states. Strike him again for harassment, threatening violence. I will if I have to. But that's why I think he put it on why Jim got his own channel. But anyone that watches it, you're just as bad as he is. Yeah, I'm a victim. I don't need a lawyer. Good point. Oh, I am keeping the strike, citizen. I'm not backing down. They let them do whatever the fuck they want to me. They're the ones that are going to lose. The only ones that are going to lose are them. Do you know, and my OGs can tell you this, do you know how many people have tried to take me down mentally, emotionally? I'm not even talking my channel. No, but I never wrote them back, Jay Appleseed. After he threatened me, I never wrote them back. I did try to remove it at first because I was trying to be the better person. And then they said I needed to send him X, Y, and Z, and I never did. I agree, Gravy. And then when Doug threatened me, that's when it was done. Yeah, Florida's a lot stronger. Florida could get a lot more done. That's why I'm saying if I had to go down to Florida, I would. I agree, Blue Eye. That's why I don't know why any woman supports them. I really don't. Doug was off the charts. I agree. But that's what I'm saying. People that are really into true crime don't like Jim anymore. People that are really into true crime are really starting to see who real players are, and they're done with them. But I feel sorry for Tyler because it's not a good look for him to continue with Doug. It's just not. I mean, with Jim, it's just not. He should care more about what he says live. Just say, I totally agree, Gravy. Totally agree. They're both gross. They're not true crime. He just has the subs. He's a man-child. And after this is done, thank you, Cambolina. After this is done, watch to see what happens. Doug's views are going to go back down to 100 per video or 300 per video. I'm filing a harassment. Are the police going to go arrest him? Absolutely not. Am I going to win a harassment? Absolutely am. But this live went way longer than it was supposed to. I am going to, maybe JT is blackmailing Tyler. It's very possible. Doug's channel is all about drama and views. I totally agree. No code value at all. I totally agree. But let me go because lasagna's probably ready. And I have to be ready for my live at 9 o'clock. So I will see you guys at 9 o'clock. Members only. And then I will open it up to subs. Just remember, you got to be here to win. All right? And fuck what goes on over there. Let him keep promoting me. It's perfectly fine. Doug gets more views than me. Great. That means we'll have better views. So I will see you guys later, and I'll see you in an hour and a half. Peace.